Hi, my name is Brenda James, Officer James, and this is my story. With all that's happened in this recent movement and era, and all the tragedies and atrocities that we've seen, it's now coming a time where we all need to stand in our truth, and we all need to acknowledge how broken the system is, how much oppression we are being subjected to, and the desperate treatment, and the lack of access, the lack of equality. Voting's important, moving forward's important, but we need to know where we're coming from and where we're going to. I was an officer for almost 20 years until a white superior officer physically assaulted me. He wrangled my loaded firearm at 1 o'clock in the morning. It was unprovoked, it was unjustified. I have and had an impeccable record. The system left me in limbo with no status. The system dragged me through a number of hearings without any specified charges. Charges were backdated. The system is broken and it needs to be fixed. But more importantly, there's so much dialogue and there's so many organizations and there's so many initiatives. But is the work being done? Are these things being addressed? Are these things being resolved? Officers very rarely get fired. I am a black woman. I got on the job through affirmative action, but I earned the right to get on the job, do my job, and finish my job. Finish my career with a job well done. I've received accolades. I got accommodation. I was a community service officer, and I was a juvenile officer. I'll ask the question myself. Do you think the work that I did was awarded and appreciated? Do you think I was encouraged to not criminalize young black boys? Do you think I was encouraged to do my job with integrity? We all have different experiences. But black women cannot be erased from the conversation. I cannot be erased from the conversation. I'm not expendable. I earned the right to finish my career. I am still fighting after 9 years. And now that we all are able to have honest dialogue about whether or not police officers even get fired, let's now talk about the case of Officer Brenda James. Let's have that conversation openly. Mayor Marty Walsh said that he wanted to have difficult dialogue about systemic racism and the fact that it's a public health crisis. It has affected my livelihood. It has stripped me of my dreams in pursuing the things that I wanted to pursue in life. And I earned the right. Well, not only did I earn the right, people like our dear beloved Justice that just passed away, she fought for us to have equality. We were kept off of these jobs. Our value is still lower than the average white person, male and female. But Officer James needs to be made whole. I need to be made whole, and I'm not going away. This is my life. This is my livelihood. It's my career. I chose this career, but I'm also a resident of Boston who decided to choose that career. So I'm being treated as a civilian, and I'm also being treated as a police officer. Where do I fit in?